Good evening, guys. Just wanted to make a quick video regarding supplementation. I've had a lot of guys ask me, what's my supplements, what do I do? I'm pretty much using Redcon 1 for the most part, but I incorporate just your local grocery store vitamins also through the day. I wanted to also give a message to everybody regarding I was on testosterone cypionate, I'd say for about the last 6 years, from my doctor for having low T diagnosed. And we started out with a month. We initially started out with androgel, a topical form of testosterone, and that really did not help me. My T levels stayed low. We converted to testosterone cypionate, and we were on a monthly injection with not much improvement in test levels. As you guys probably know, cortisol levels from the adrenal gland can really suppress T, and I'm likely that was it. High workload, family, and different things can stress you out. Cortisol rises, T drops. So we went to 3 weeks on the injections, and that didn't do it. 2 weeks, we started getting some improvement in my T levels, and that was good, but still not where it needed to be, and we were still off the mark. So recently, in the last, I'd say 6 months, we went to weekly injections at 200 milligrams of cypionate, and I had blood work about 6 months ago, which my T levels were within normal range for my age. I'm 49 years old. Hematocrit was the concern, though. It was up to 54%, so that's the percentage of red blood cells in your body. The higher that percentage is, the higher the risk for clotting and causing strokes or heart attacks. So 54% was concerning. I started on aspirin, 325 milligrams, to try to thin down the blood. Recently, last week, I did have another blood test. Testosterone was about 600 level, which was good. But the hematocrit was up to 57%. That's a little bit too high, too risky. So talking to my coach, we decided, and talking to my doctor also who prescribes the testosterone, we decided to go off the testosterone. At this point, I have been, about 2 days past the injection date. And I'm not feeling much different. I feel pretty good. But I am starting a different regimen, and I wanted to bring that to your attention. So I'm not going to be on testosterone, and that's a good thing. I think it's time to just clear the system a little bit and go a little bit more natural. But I will be starting, and it's on order, so I don't have it with me right here for this video, but it will probably be here tomorrow. It's called Retreat from Centurion Labs. It's a post-cycle therapy. Basically post-cycle, post-testosterone. So when you go off your testosterone and you cycle off, you would go on a PCT, and that's what Retreat is. Basically, it is a supplement to help increase testosterone levels and decrease estrogen. So it is an aromatase inhibitor. Fenugreek is one of the products or ingredients in this supplement, along with saw palmetto, which is really good for prostate health. The fenugreek is one of the ingredients that really helps stimulate the testosterone. This medicine, or this stimulant, does not involve adjustment to hormone levels. So even a woman could do this. So it's not going to elevate testosterone in such a way where it would be from a gonadal standpoint. It's also not going to eliminate estrogen from a hormonal standpoint. It just balances it out. So I will be starting that. That's typically what people will do when they're on steroids, anabolics, and they go off. They'll try to maintain their gains through the post-cycle with these kinds of supplements. Another part of this regimen will be maca root. Maca root is this is an herb. This is derived in Peru, in the high mountains of Peru, to help increase testosterone, obviously build muscle because of that, increase energy, stamina, improve libido. Also known to improve erectile dysfunction, improve prostate health, and mental focus and clarity. This will be a very good product to balance out my testosterone levels. Since I'm not on T, this may actually help with production of my testosterone. This is a very good brand. I got it right from local place here, the Vitamin Shop. So have not started that. Plan to do that starting tomorrow. Another product here that's part of this regimen is Halo from Redcon 1, Laxagenin. Very good dosage here. A lot of these companies are producing these things. Laxagenin, 25 to 50 milligrams. This is 100 milligrams. You want about 100 to 200 milligrams. This is awesome. Halo is a good product for nitric retention and protein synthesis. It's been studied. This brand has been studied to increase protein synthesis by 200%. So if you're following a good protein diet and your diet's right on, this is going to really stimulate good results. This has been liked to similar results of Anavar. So we're talking anabolic steroids here, but this is a safe product that Redcon 1 does carry. Known to increase weight loss, does not alter hormonal balance. Usually these are cycled. Halo is cycled. Usually 4 to 12 weeks on with a 4-week cycle off. This is basically a plant steroid. Noted that the chemical laxagenin helped plants grow, and they were able to test this off and seen good results in humans. So I've been on this one time before, but when you're on testosterone, there's no need for something like this. Now that I'm off testosterone, there is a need. So that's another product. I'll tell you my morning regimen. In the morning, I do a vitamin E. Just this right from the grocery store, vitamin E. Obviously an antioxidant. It's an essential nutrient, 180 milligrams. This is very good at slowing down damaging cells. It's good for hair, skin, immune system. I do take one of those. I take magnesium oxide, which is always good for muscle health and also good for cardiac health. I take 400 milligram tablets. I usually take a half. This can cause some loose bowel movements, so I do take only half of the pill. So I'm taking about 200 milligrams of that. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, as you know, is good for bone health and good for mood. I take that with calcium. Usually I take a Tums, about 1,000 milligrams of Tums, which is calcium carbonate. I take a CoQ10, another antioxidant, good for support in the heart function and cellular energy. Again, antioxidant that helps avoid degradation of cells, and that's a good thing. We don't want to oxidize our cells. We want to make sure that we clear any free radicals, and antioxidants are good for that. And vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is interesting, very good for nervous system, to help support the nervous system and also give energy. Sometimes patients that I have will have a high B12 level. Levels might be 1600, which is excessive, but with vitamin B12 it's hard to be toxic on that one, because you usually would urinate what your body doesn't absorb, so you would urinate it out. So I do take one of those, and that's my morning regimen. Currently I'm also on a SARM at this point right now, a selective androgen receptor modulator, and that is Cardarine, GW501516. This is excellent for reduction of fat cells, reduction of weight. Cardarine was a supplement that I had planned to enter with NPC show, just to take prior to getting into the show and to reduce some body fat. I am still taking that right now currently, and I do notice a big change in waistline and body fat. and hardening of muscles. So it's very good. I'm taking that twice a day. Obviously, MRE Light Redcon 1. This is a 24 gram protein. MRE Light, so it's the lesser of the two. There's MRE, there's Isotope, and there's MRE Light. This one's got 130 calories. Very, very good tasting banana nut bread. I do 2 of these shakes a day. I do one at 11 a.m. and one at 11 p.m. and that is my protein. I do double tap, and I do big noise for a pre-workout. Double tap is a high energy caffeine anhydrous product, which I do love, stimulating me just the right amount in the gym. I don't get tremors, I don't get shakes, I don't have problems even going to sleep if I take it late at night, so it's very good. Big noise is a vasodilator, kind of like nitric oxide. It does, this one is glycerol monostearate. So this is the vasodilator. It brings in a great pump. I tend to put a little bit of salt sometimes in the pre-workout drink just to increase the pump and get a little bit more effect from that. Every morning and afternoon and bedtime, MedVite. This is a host of different supplement or vitamins in there, minerals, you know, an A to Z. I take 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 1 at bedtime, total of 5 a day. This is also a Redcon 1 product. That leaves breach and grunt. The grunt is the essential amino acids, and this right here, breach, is a BCAA. So I tend to switch off and on with these. I usually do the EAAs for workout. I tend to just get the amino acid from these. I think EAA is a little better than the BCAAs, personally, when you're training. So I do more grunt. Every now and then I switch up for taste. I just go with the BCAAs. But I use these as an amino acid supplement for workouts. So that's kind of a little bit in a nutshell. That's some of my products that I'm taking. But the bigger point I wanted to make was the testosterone that I was taking. Again, just so I can be clear on it, I was not taking any testosterone illegally. I was getting this from a doctor as a hormone replacement therapy. It just, obviously you feel the difference on that. You know, you feel it in the gym, you feel it in terms of energy and strength. But I got a feeling I'm going to do even better off that. We're going to see. I'm going to keep you guys posted on how I do with this regimen that I'm doing with off T. I personally think I'm going to do well. But I did want to make a video and let you guys know that there were some concerns, and that's one of the other reasons that I actually did not enter in a show that was coming up, which would be the Mr. America, coming up here in September. Just as the Hematocrit was risen to that 57% mark, I really got concerned about that and the risk factor for strokes and MIs. So I am now off that testosterone and doing this regimen. Guys, if you would subscribe to my channel, Corey Lesher. If you guys would hit the like button on this video and share it, that would be great. Any comments you have, any thoughts you have on my regimen, anything you want to bring to my attention, just drop a comment and I will respond back as quick as possible. I appreciate all your support.